Happy Tuesday, everyone. I got the thing again. The thing is working. Oh, my hands. Let's go to this for a second. Just me. Just chatting. We're just chatting. Hello, Sparky Wolf. Sentinels in Unreal Engine 5. Is that a thing? Is that showing up somehow? I don't understand. Uh, Welcome to Handelabra Live. It is Tuesday, and that is the day upon which we live with Handelabra live. I am John, aka Migrant P, aka Migrant Programmer, lead developer at Handelabra. And we got so much fun stuff going on and new things, you don't even know what we're going to be doing soon. Who could possibly know what we might be doing soon? You might be wondering why I haven't been on Spirit Island Saturday lately. It's because I've been playing a lot of squash. I was in PEI last week. I got some beers. I played a lot of squash and won a cool bag. I came second in a squash tournament. I don't know what you might see. You could see anything back there. I'm sure there's all sorts of weird clues. Let's go back to the main scene. Enough clues for all of you. We're going to play Spirit Island tonight. We're going to go with Second Wave again. Oh, there was an ad for Unreal 5. Yeah. We're going to go back to the spreadsheets. The spreadsheets of victory. Because we've never actually played properly against England in Second Wave. At least I haven't. We did back in the very first try, but it bugged and we didn't get to continue. So let's continue with our sort of little experiment playing against the adversaries with Guard the Owl's Heart and no events. Yeah, I ran into a really tough opponent. Didn't quite pull out the victory for a racket, but I had a good time at the tournament in Mill River. Of course, I will mention that Handelabra Games believes in civil rights for everyone and in being as inclusive as possible. Anyone working against those goals is not welcome and will not be tolerated. So be excellent to one another. Yeah, there's a third tournament this weekend. So I will once again probably not be on Spirit Island Saturday, as I will be continuing to run around a lot. But it's fun. And here I am to play video games for you instead of sports games. You can check out, if you want to see me playing squash, I could probably post a video if you want. You could see like better people playing squash if you search for Simu Fit Squash on Facebook. I took some videos, not last week, but the week before. Let's go any complex. Let's go Rando Spirits, England. Keeper. Keeper, you say. So England is going to start at level 0. And I'm just going to play the same way, basically, as I have been, like not trying to manage really the second wave thing. Uh-oh. Beer's getting a little feisty here. My thought is after this, well, maybe I'll do Sweden because I haven't done Sweden for a while, but foam party. Let's go. Ruby Social, settle down. The monthly solo challenge. I don't know what that is, Takewalker. Please enlighten me. Weird glare on me. Oh, is the thing doing your bottom lip seems to be see-through. Oh, I wonder if it's because, hang on. I set this to be magenta, but I wonder if it's my like luscious lips are becoming see-through. So let's change this to green. Let's change this to super green, and the chroma key is gonna not work for a second, and I'll change it back to green. Just sort of makes a green tint on everything. It's kind of interesting. See, is that better? Am I still green? Am I still see-through with my ruby lips? Also, welcome, Dolphin. It's a thread on Board Game Geek. This time it's Green and Earth versus England. Well, this time we're just all of us versus England. So is that even better? Are things looking better there, Sparky Wolf? I could do that, the monthly thing. I haven't really done that. There was a Reddit one, but I haven't seen them posted for a while. So yeah, what I was saying was maybe after this I'm gonna like try to really full on strategize it, and because I think like basically you could just go ahead and blight the island every game and never level up the adversary and like drag out the win that way. So I'm curious. That's gonna be sort of the like next level, like can we drag out the win on 12 waves by playing the adversary to blight the island every time? I don't know. I was gonna ask like, has anyone ever actually beaten 12 wave solo with an adversary? Because that seems so far I've gotten to 7, and I'm okay at this game. It's not like I'm bad at this game. No events. All right, let's get on with it. It's already 7 minutes past, and this takes a long time. All right, I want to change the background though, because we had this last time. I like it, but let's mix it up. I really like this serpent one also. And let's go back to regular style, but maybe we'll go classic. So it's a little more flat. There you go. New way. Click and drag presents to a land to add it. It's too bad Jorb stopped playing Spirit Island because I was enjoying his little Spirit Island series. He has returned to focus on, I mean, I don't blame him for focusing on the moneymaker, which is Slay the Spire. You see, Sparky Wolf, this is why we bring you. It's because you activate the betting. Because I forget. I need you. Prediction activated. 100 island kills in 30 days. I like that. Dolphin. We should team up on that. Defoam the beer. You know, I'm just gonna like drink it until it goes down a little bit and then fill it back up. It's all right. This is strawberry rhubarb wheat beer from Upstreet. Color, it's not pink, it's ruby. Flavor, tart, but certainly not sour. It's nice. It's sort of, I think they made it as like, let's make a weird rhubarb beer, and it became one of their regular beers. It's very, very nice. Because rhubarb is like a very Prince Edward Island thing, which just grows like in ditches and stuff all over the place. So people like go and like harvest it out of the ditches. 100 England, 6 victories in 30 days. Also, if you like how I sound, I did turn on some audio filters on my microphone because I was watching me back on YouTube and it sounded horrible. So if I sound better, yay. If you don't notice, then that's also good. If I sound bad, let me know. This microphone is not as good as my old one, but my old one isn't working, and I should probably buy a better one. Yeah, you sound terrible, Dolphin. Let's get it. Let's fight. All right, I should play this game. Click a growth group to use it. What's a growth group? I guess it's this. I got Cleansing Floods and Call to Tend. Those exist. England has escalations and the restriction there, and like they didn't go here. Wait, no, jungle. Okay, they didn't go here because Buggerport. They didn't explore the jungle. Buggerport. Not a bug. There was a wilds there. How are my audio levels? You always sound great, Dolphin. That is not a thing I ever You shouldn't worry about it because you sound great, and people will tell you if you do sound bad. But you always sound great. Got a lovely voice. So D2 is going to be diseased, and it's far away. It sure is. So we click this and then this. We try to get to Han here and defend it, maybe? That would be cool. Let's take a minor power. Defend 4 seems right. For next turn, we can get over there if we don't spend too much energy. Actually, we can because we can get energy. We go in here. We could move these to Honda to here, but I probably want them there. We don't have to worry about events like screwing us up with that. Yeah, one of the filters you can add is a noise gate, is a gate, so you can prevent it from clipping. So look into that if you want. If you don't want, that's okay too. I did get a free power. I need to remember I need to save an energy for that, right? So, because I need to get close enough, right, for elusive ambushes. Push up to 3 to Han. But also a sunshine would get us the thing we want to do. Let's just play that. I guess if we play more cards, do they do anything? The problem is I guess we could play this to add wilds and then get close enough and not do that. So yeah, we could actually put wilds here and push these to Han in here. So that seems okay. It's expensive, but oh wait, actually, do we not want to play Boon of Growing Power then? Do we play Call to 10 to save some energy and get rid of that blight? That seems okay. Push 2 to Han. Go in there. Beat up the guy. We win super fast here. We might win super fast. All right, they do explore the sands, so we do have to do something. Oh, we don't actually. All right, we're gonna remove this to Han. Display this to Han. We are going to make them not do anything here. How about you go in this jungle where I can eat you? Do not be building towns and making me lose, please. And yeah, we're not going to get to do that, but that's fine. We have elusive ambushes that we're going to get to pop presence in here and reach with that. And then I guess we have another card play, and I don't know what we're doing, so let's get a minor power. If we can get to Han in here and kill this guy, we win the game, immediately. That's kind of funny. We don't have that, though. Gather up to 2. We could kill this guy. We could also do that. This is free, though. This is also the same. We have enough sun, so we want plant. Do we take this? Okay. I don't normally cook it. We don't actually need more energy, but we like energy for growing more. So that and that gets us this. They do build a town. I don't know if anything we could have picked would have changed that. We didn't really look. Well, I guess I could have clicked that and stopped them building a town. Is that better? I guess we kill them. All right, let's do that. No, I want to undo this. We have energy, so let's just actually... We don't get to actually add wilds, but we don't actually need to add wilds. So you go in there. There's going to be one explorer. Right? That's 5. They all die. There's one explorer sitting here, and they just like don't get to see anything on the whole map. They might explore wetlands, I guess. If they choose mountains, they don't explore at all. Yep. Cool. Good explore, boys. Good job. You have cats fighting outside. That probably sounds okay. Push and explore from target land. Okay, so if I push them in here, we win immediately. I guess? Like, okay. We win. Take a major. I guess we have a major that we can keep, but do we want Cleansing Floods to keep? It seems good. So, like, is there a fast power that adds disease? There is in the... I guess we could add Dahan. If we come across that. There's a fast major power that adds disease, right? Not minor. We've just already committed to winning here in the fast phase, or in the ravage. So, I mean, we didn't have to, but we did, because let's get on with it, right? So we look for a major because we might get a fast disease, basically. And we get 2 shots at it. That's strife. That's wilds. And those aren't those things. I don't mind like grabbing this. I mean, Cleansing Floods is pretty sweet. 14 damage as a keeper. Fire and Flood also, though, is 12 damage, but in 2 lands. Like, split up. I feel like that's better. Let's grab that. We're not going to play any of these. So let's play... We got wilds, like, that we can keep, so... And a beast we can keep, so... Let's grab Fire and Flood. Forget, like, anything. And... Just take energy in case we need energy for some reason. We're getting another power card, another major, and trying for that plague stack. We didn't get it. So, and none of these are like as good as Fire and Flood, I think, as a keeper. So, just like click it and forget. All right, you never know. You get what you get. We don't have to play any cards. None of these do anything, right? We GG. Command beasts. Cool. And like we could move the beast if we want him somewhere else. He's fine. He's fine. All right. Good job, keeper. That was real hard. Game 1. Someone really thought I was going to lose that. I did win it. I know. Shocker. Shocker. All right. New prediction. Will I win wave 2? $39 points. Play. All right, we hang on to Fire and Flood because we discussed this. I have to remove a wild. Let's remove the back court, I think. We don't have a disease, sadly. We have to separate our Dahan a little bit. Let's keep them like... I like having 2 Dahan in lands. I don't know. They just like having little friends. They want their friends. We got Earth. We're just going with the random spirit. And England levels up because we won that. We never added a single blight. England starts to England, so that happens. And they don't actually explore the mountains where we have a sacred site. Awkward. Guess we can pop a sacred site in here and defend it next turn. That seems okay. Do we want 2 card plays or energy? I do like 2 card plays. Especially since we're gaining a card next turn. We play this and we bring more Dahan and an explorer that they definitely explore. Well, they don't definitely. If they explore wetlands or jungle, we can grab one of them. And sands is like, oh well. Get your predictions in. You have 10 more seconds. Yeah, they built the city. Nothing we can do. We can just bring Dahan to beat them up. Hey, they explored jungle, so we stopped that build. Well, we do? Actually, we do, because we do get to kill them all, so. How much defend are we going to have? 3, 7 on 8 if I bring this guy? And we have 8 response, so yes. And we can't also defend that, but did we want to do that? We could stillness it. We don't have enough energy, do we? Unless we click this. Oh no, they're just building there. Oh, they're just building there. We can just do this again next time. Okay, or sort of, well, defend 4 there. That's fine. So we can click gain a power card. Because we get to put a sacred site here, defend 4, play whatever we pick up here. Next year, stillness is like a last resort. Yeah, okay. Let's see what we get with the power card. Maybe it's even rituals, I don't know. Razor Sharp Undergrowth. Interesting, enticing splendor. That would have been nice if we could actually have pulled that town in instead of killing explorers, but promises of protection. That has decent elements here for these both have good elements for the repeats. What are we? We're playing Guard the Healing Land based on what we've got here. So if we take something that has all the elements we want, which we can't get, we could get a repeat of it. So we can't do it. Enticing Splendor doesn't do anything this turn. It does get this guy out of here, but not to a place where we want him. So, Promises of Protection doesn't do anything. Razor Sharp Undergrowth doesn't do anything. Mob Beasts. Could if they could kill an Explorer if he appears here, right? There's like a 50-50 chance we kill an Explorer there. That seems just as good as anything else I'm clicking on because I'm playing it, so I may as well get something out of it. I guess I didn't have to play it, but I'm playing it. We've decided. It might be nothing. It might be. It's a fear. It's a fear anyways, right? Bye. It is wetlands. Savage Mob Beast does a thing. That's probably blighting. Oh, command beasts. Okay, that's just getting destroyed. Well, they still build it anyway, so maybe not, but they don't build if we kill these. But can we kill them? We would have to... I guess stillness here is actually all right because it would stop them building and maybe exploring again. The problem is we have to... I don't know that we have to gain a power card, but if we reclaim, we could defend 4 here. That's pretty okay. I guess we could have like picked a card to gather in the fast, and that would have been smart if we were like thinking ahead. They're building here anyways, right? So we have to kill at least one of these buildings. So we want to defend here. In which case we reclaim add presence here, just to get in here for the defend easily. Guard for this. I would love to get more Dahan, but actually if I play Savage Mob Beast, we just have 1 more damage, right? And we finish off the city, right? Savage Mob Beast strikes again? Is that what we're playing? Guess so. We got a fear card. Command Beasts exists, but isn't really needed, so we save it. I kind of love having no events. It's just like, you can just know what's happening and not have to worry about pending the event, everything is awful. But so, like, there's no difference if that explorer's there versus he isn't. So, if there was an event, then maybe, I don't know. I mean, fear cards are also a thing, but they're never bad. I mean, shouldn't say never, but they're like, they're never supposed to be bad. How about that? Gather a town in the coastline. So we may gather a town. Important. It's important that it says may, because we definitely don't want that. We could gather him here, and that does mean that they don't see this jungle at the cost of them building a city here. So we just rituals, or we stillness it for the ravage, I guess, next turn. They do build a city, which is awkward. It's for the sake of one land visibility, right here. We could also gather this town into here. That's interesting. Which means this city dies immediately. Well, the city's dying anyways. Yeah. I don't know. That's interesting. I kind of think I skip because I already have lots of presents back here, and if they explore the jungle, like, whatever. We can just kill them with Savage Mobbies if we want, or we can kill the buildings. So I think we just skip. We'll see what they explore. Rather than not build cities, generally. Oh, look, they are escalating. Build in the land with the most. Well, I think that's this jungle where nothing's happening. It's going to be a city, no matter what, so... All right. And yeah, we just finished off the town. I don't see any better spot here. Grab another fear card. And let's get on with it. So we have the Ravage here, which doesn't do anything because we can just pop a Sacred Site in there pretty easily. So we play Rituals and draw the Fruitful Earth. And I would like to do that here. Do we get, if we play those two, we get a repeat, right? So we can get enough to haunt in here to blow up all the stuff they build? Yeah, I like that. All right. So let's gain a card and maybe we get something we want. We have to think about getting a major soon for reasons. Oh, look, the card that has all our elements. But also doesn't do anything we care about. Add beasts. We could command the beasts even more and have defend 7 because we always have defend 3 in the Sacred Sites. Gold's Allure, we could not stop this build. We're just gonna blow everything up. Not everything, I guess, but enough. We take Guardian? I don't know. These are all remove Blight and we don't care. Just for elements, but like the RNA's not that great. I don't like any of these. I want cards that say add disease. Why did I click minor? Let's play Gold's Allure, I guess. We have presence in the mountains. We can maybe stop back build or something. It is major fodder. All right, energy. Rituals and draw. This is defended. We get the repeat on draw to get enough to haunt in here to blow up all the stuff in here and maybe stop another whatever. And we get a fear card too, so and we can continue saving command beasts. Explore doesn't affect coastal lands. That means explore is like they can only explore the jungle or mountain right now. It's jungle. But it's okay, we're gonna grab him. All right, come here, my Dahan friends. And yeah, like all explorers. If I math this wrong, I'll rewind, but I'm pretty sure everything's going to be fine. Draw again. 5 damage. Yeah, I can defend 4 in here, and everything's great. They all dead. So it's a reclaim for the defend 4. Could even just stillness this, just so they don't build something else. It's not like, I don't know. I don't know. Whatever. Where do I put my presence? Doesn't really matter. I reclaim. I could have taken the chance and get another defend card, but we take the defend 4 that we know that we have. And pop up to 6 energy and then start taking more card plays again. I guess we get presence in here because we can just put a sacred site in here if we stillness it, and then it's done and we do other things. Stillness, and make sure we don't like win accidentally. We're not winning for a while. There's a lot of space here. So guard the healing land, and all set. Oh yeah, also we get a fear card, I guess. Move 3 health from invaders from land with disease. I guess, sure. Bye, explorer. Guess we're going to be moving up to England too, which is extra buildings. Did we finish pouring our beer? I think so. Oh, almost. Oh, England wants to England. I guess they're going to build in D2. LOL. They explore the wetlands. Earth is so fast. Okay, now what? Make a sacred site here. Take care of that. Find a fast power to stop one of these builds. Let the other build happen and get the Dahan in there. I guess withdraw the Fruitful Earth again. And Rituals again. We could do that again pretty easily. So yeah, gain a power card. Major now. We only still get 2 card plays, so yeah, let's take a major and then maybe we get like deal 50 damage or whatever. Or yeah, this is like deal 50 damage. Power Storm. That's funny. We could repeat. I don't know that we want that. Volcanic Eruption. 20 damage. I don't know that we actually want any of these. I guess Cleansing Floods we could play in that wetland and blow up all the stuff they build. We don't have 4 water, but we blow up the city and an explorer, and that's enough. What about this one? I want them to not like explore off of him. I should have picked minor, I guess, because then I might have a better chance of like a fast deal with explorer. I just clicked major for like, I don't know, major. Can I go back? I can't go back. I could add blight. We could just remove it later, right? We could just use Insatiable Hunger of the Swarm to kill an explorer. That seems like a good use of resources, right? That seems great. What's the problem? Why are you judging me? And what's our other play? There's this. Like, we don't love it. Can we get to the threshold? No, we're like 2 card plays still. We played Draw the Fruitful Earth in case they get to explore this mountain or this sands, and we just stop them from maybe building there, or maybe not, but we get to haunt into here in the worst case, so we can defend it. Yeah, we're like using Swarm to kill an explorer. That's totally value. I don't know. I'm not going to listen to any any arguments about that. It's perfect. All right, and done. Beer card. Add stripe to a town. All right, there's one town on the map. Hey, look, the city blew up. Weird. They build a city. They explore mountains and escalate there, and they don't even see the mountains, so we don't even need to draw for Earth because they. Wow. Okay. Come here, Dahan friends. The bees helped by killing. I mean, the bees stopped them exploring this mountain, right? Like that's what it's all about. It's all about the long-term play. We have 2 command beasts, which means we can just use the beast here twice to kill this town, and then we don't quite win, but we're stumbling toward victory. Oh, we have also Fire and Flood now. Okay, so we like look for a card that removes Blight and then win the game in the slow phase, I guess. I guess we look for a card that removes Blight. Oh, weird. Oh, look for a card that removes Blight. I can't imagine what such a card would be. And we keep like Insatiable Hunger. That's fine. And I don't know. Do I have another card that does anything? This makes us repeat a card we can't repeat. Add more Blight. Gold's Allure. They're not doing anything, right? They can't escalate. They can't win. We Fire and Flood the crap out of this. I guess we need. Do we don't need to defend more anymore? Do we? Do we have a plan for like the 6 damage? Oh, command beasts, right? So it's actually only 4 damage. So it's fine. So I don't know. Click a card. Oh, I could play more. Okay. I can repeat a card. Look at that. Use 1 damage. Oh, I've got more beasts. They can almost get there. They can almost get there to help. Come on over. Maybe I'll keep the beast here instead. One damage. Stay there. Remove this blight. And let me repeat a power that will never come up. I guess it will come because they still have a town, except the fear card. Well, the fear card's too late, but turns out it was a good choice, Sparky Wolf. Because they are about to lose. We still didn't get any disease on the island, but... And we don't have any wild... Oh, we still have wilds. They never actually got to explore there in the entire time, so... We can win by, like, any number of ways. I click whatever. Click, 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 click. Doesn't matter what I click, it's all the same result. I guess it could probably figure that out. Victory! Alright, I won wave 2. Still easy. Will I win wave 3? Prediction is live. We are 44 points. Our points have increased. Let us keep Insatiable Hunger of the Swarm. It's kind of dangerous, but also awesome. So, yeah. Let's keep the Beast with the city. All the Dahan are like hanging out on the coast now, so of course it's going to be ocean. I mean, I didn't even see it, but that was my sentence, right? It's going to be ocean. So, all right, let's go ocean. You got this. You're going to be title booting those Dahan somewhere. All right, so normally I don't put the presence inland too, but there is a town there right now, so I'm gonna do that. I mean, D1's okay because they're city, but I didn't really like. I pick one of the other non-city lands because that's where they would explore and for the town. But there's definitely a town there, so something to eat. And it is wetlands, of course, so I was wrong. And we can't even stop this build because it's England 2, which means extra buildings and everything is awful. But at least they only explored the coastal wetlands. So we have a chance. We can Grasping Tide this, so let that alone. We just get wrecked by this, letting them explore back here. Like, there's nothing we can do about that. Unless we, like, turn 1 major, somehow get energy, 2 energy. Like, there's no way. There's not enough energy to do that. Like, we just can't do that. We could go with this instead of the middle one. And just hop to 2 card plays and get presence in there. And I guess we could gain. What would we gain? There's nothing we can gain. I guess we could gain, like, the one that lets us push or defend 4, Confounding Mists. It's decent. This is gonna blight. Like, there's almost no way that this doesn't blight. Not that that's the worst. I just don't know that, like, this is the right option here in the first turn. Because we can use our innate to drown this town. I guess the problem is we can't drown this town if we do that. Like, we want to play, like, both of these cards, but we don't have presence in the places that we want. So I think we do this, and then we play these 2 cards no matter what we pick up, probably, because Hall of Deeps doesn't do anything. So, I mean, it gets us a little energy, but it's not a lot. Let's see what we get on the minor deck here. Root Biters, Gift of Power is good elements. And keeps us from reclaiming a lot. I don't love it generally, but Root Biters is really good with England. Pushing 2 towns into the sea or whatever. This is really hard to use for ocean, obviously. Inland range 0. Also range 0 mountain jungle. Not a whole lot of that. I think it's Gift of Power, just to, and we don't have to reclaim as much. And let's get a presence. I think we're just going to plan to defend this and let the Dahan do the dirty work for us. And we don't actually, I kind of want presence in here so we can see inland, but we are going to lose a presence. But we might get a defend card, right? Let's just put presence in there so that we don't lose it all. Get a Sacred Site, like, to access this maybe later. Oh, we have no energy, so we can't play Tidal Boon, but we can. We did get a power that lets us do what we want. So we can drown 2 towns and an explorer, and we get a new power card. Deal. You do. So next turn it's Grasping Tide and something else. And here we go. Inland stuff. Let's see what our power is. So we're going to be swallowing the Land Dwellers here and Ocean Break the Shore here. Unless our minor power somehow changes the equation. It doesn't. It doesn't do anything. None of these say fast, stop this guy from building. Range 1, Sacred Site, remove Blight. We might want that. We have no Blight removal right now. And Jungle Wetlands does cover a lot that we can actually see. This has better elements for us, but it's just Fear. And we're pretty good at that. 1 damage per Dahan. Or Gather 3 is actually pretty good too. I think I like Voracious Growth here. This is also, you know, add disease, that whole thing that we were looking for last game, but it's not what we need right now, I don't think. We need the unicorn. We're grabbing the unicorn. Drown. Maybe we get a defend 2 for this next turn, right? Could happen. None of those cards said defend 2, right? They were all slow, yeah. So here it's this. I don't want to reclaim, but also I want to get a new card. So I guess it's this? That's so weird. I almost never take that when I have nothing in the ocean. Well, I guess I could call the deeps this guy, and he won't build. Oh, that's so weird. So actually we call the deeps, we take the blight, we grasping tide here, they build a city here and it's awful, but they don't build here, they blight here. And actually, if we do this, we get 3 card plays, so we could then remove the blight that they put here if we wanted to. We have 5 energy. So we're getting a fear card too. We could title Boon, but we don't have any lands with towns. We could put Dahan in here, but we can't do anything. Hey, Bertez! Bertez! It's been so long. Welcome back. You've been like away for so long. I haven't even known the last Bertez I saw. Welcome. We're gonna click this just to get to 3 card plays. Like, that's the only reason I'm clicking on it. Even though I don't need 3 card plays, I just want them. Is that wrong? Call the Deeps, Grasping Tide, and this to remove a blight, because I think the blight's going to get out of control if we're not careful. So that, because we're not getting another town, right? There's no town where we are, and there won't be. Well, pending the fear card, but we can actually stop this build because there's only 1 building here. Oh, we actually got this for the first time, so we even get 2 more fear. And we get this to, like, I don't know, we could kill an explorer if it pops up somewhere, or we could just remove a blight from this wetland. So that seems fine. Job and other things. Yeah, other things. Get out of here. Other things. Remove explorer from the land with the Han. Great. So useful. Thanks, fear card. I mean, didn't hurt. Also didn't help. All right, this is a bad place. It's, I mean, that's also Explorer, helping them explore. And yeah, animation did that. But I need my beasts to do something. 2 damage here is not really helping much. I think it's remove the blight here at this point. If they had, like, I don't know, what's the scenario where they did anything that changed it? It was always remove blight here, right? I think. Just to stay ahead of that inland blight, because that's obviously super blighting unless we get Indomitable Claim, which I will be looking for. It might be time now to do that, because I think we kind of have to do that. The Mountain Ravage is just 1 blight because we stopped the build here. This is a problem. If we're able to, like, lure the unknown, this guy out of here, he still builds though. England. What if we get, I don't know. We could take a major. If we take a major, we can get, does the card reach far enough? The upgrade to perfect stillness? Where is it? I just know the pictures. It's not the unicorn, but it's these friends. Paralleling fight. Range 1 of a sacred site. We definitely don't have that range 1 to here to stop them building there. Is there a major power that, like, helps us here in this jungle situation? Obviously, Indomitable Claim would stop that blight, or like Infinite Vitality, which we can't even use there because I think it's Sacred Site, right? Yeah. So really, like, stopping them building stuff in the back is, like, important as ocean here. And with England, Call of Deeps is kind of not good enough. We have Grasping Tide to help defend this, so if we can stop them building here by putting disease here, that would be cool. If only we took that card, that would have been, we could have played that instead of Rage's Growth earlier. It only works on Sands of Wetlands, it wouldn't have done anything. So we can maybe, how many card plays we got? We got 30 card plays. We can actually just drown this city and the town and the explorer, but they escalate. And the other town, like this one is fine. We can just drown the heck out of it. This one is going to be blighting, so I don't know. We have so much energy. I'm just thinking if we take a major now, if we don't take a major now, what are we doing? So this turn, we're probably pulling this guy because this is more of a problem area. And then we can probably do this 2 turns in a row. So we're continuing to gain cards. But we're going to have like an excess of energy this turn because we're probably playing this, and we're probably playing either Gift of Power. Gift of Power has the right elements. Tidal Boon is also good. I think we take a major because maybe we get claim, right? Or maybe we get whatever. We have 6 energy. We probably only need to spend like 1 on these cards. So let's see what we get. And we have stuff we can get rid of. Tsunami, not great for Ocean, turns out. Ocean's fine on its coasts. Rapid Wing of Sunlight, though, defend 5 is not enough for this. That's 8 damage. It is good enough for this. Next turn, though. It's very hard for me to get Prisons and Sands, so Strangling Firevine, not so great. It's very hard for me to even see this at all. Poison Land actually would do 7 damage here and kill everything but the Explorer if I could use it fast. Right now it's going to cascade that land, so that's not so great. I guess I could like remove the Blight and then use Poison Land. That's kind of funny. That is kind of funny. I don't know what to think about that. Rapid Wings has horrible elements. Tsunami is fine. Kills all my Dahan. I don't need it. It's just not great. It's not actually good for Ocean at all. I stand by that. The elements are good, but like the effect is you don't need it because you can only kill everything on the coast. So it's for other spirits. I think it's Poison Land because that's how I deal with this, right? I can actually see it. It's 7 damage. This is fine too because we could use it to defend like far away stuff. I don't hate Rapid Wings. So let's think about what we're doing this turn, I guess, because that factors in. Because this is a next turn card. And this is a any turn card, right? Like, if Mountain comes up now, then it's a right away card. You know, like, I guess it's not, it doesn't have to be this turn. So it's next turn or later. Like, you know what I mean? But it is, like, this is London or whatever you want to say. So I think that's not a problem right now, though, because, yeah, it's a Blight, but, like, right now they could, like, it could be, like, ages before they come to Mountain again. It could be, like, stage 3 before Mountain comes up again. So, with my, what I'm even doing, I'm doing this, right? So I take this presence away. So I'm not, whatever card I click is here, I'm not playing this turn. It's kind of obvious. So I'm playing Swallow the Land Dwellers and Tidal Boon and Gift of Power. And then drowning that lets me drown a city. I don't get all the way on this, right? Yeah, I get, because I don't have a water up here. I get to drown a city. Land Dwellers drowns another city and an explorer. Or sorry, town and explorer. Or like, I don't have to actually have to use 12 Land Dwellers. I just play it for the elements, basically, and it's free. But basically, I drown all the stuff in here. And then this happens. So I guess the question is like, Rapid Wings better because I can use Rapid Wings to like stop this, and then that's like Inland Light. I think that's actually, I don't know if it's better. I think Poison Land is the better long-term play because I do have Voracious Growth that I can play with it to like remove the blight and then blight. But Rapid Wings like sort of solves that land next turn, but it's just like one land. Whereas this like solves us losing the game. And it's really cheap, so I'm clicking on it. And I have to forget something. I think it's going to be Call of the Deep because it doesn't do a whole lot against England. I mean, it did one good thing. I'll grant it that. Tidal Boon is also kind of weak, but it has the better elements. And let's gather. I don't know why I have to click 9D. There's only one. Whatever. These are like the elements plays, which we are like it over elements. We don't actually need that many moon. Or sorry, Earth. We want a moon. So that's an air. That's kind of why we could keep that other card just to like play it for the elements instead of playing 12 land dwellers, which we don't actually need. But they are going to escalate. They're going to escalate in here. That's the problem. They're escalating in here. So like we need to play Poison Land next turn in here. We could do it this turn, but I think taking care of this turn and then like smashing this next turn with Poison Land and Voracious Growth is the way to go. So like we don't even have to play that. We just need another card with water on it, but we don't actually want. We don't care if we. I would just. This has 2 fear on it. That is the case. Do we forget a different card and then get an energy or 2 energy? We get 2 energy if we forget a different card. All right, I think we undo that because even though I don't want that card, it's 2 energy. So undo gain power card. Click Poison Land. They're all in different orders. It's kind of funny. So we want to play this for fear and energy. That's so weird. So do we forget Grasping Tide or actually it's Tidal Boon, right? Oh no, it's all Land Dwellers. I don't know what it is. We played Tidal Boon. I don't know why we played Tidal Boon. We forget Tidal Boon. It does give us 2 energy directly. This drowns. Yeah, oh, maybe we sell Land Dwellers. I don't know. What is the forget here? That's such a weird, it's such a weird thing because like you could think about like using things later, but like we want this because it combos with Poison Land. Oh, but this only works on jungle wetlands. It doesn't actually work where we want it to. All right, we click on this then. All right, that makes it easy. If it actually worked here, we might just eat the Cascade. Do we play Poison Land this turn instead? It doesn't, no, it doesn't make sense. We try to get a blight removal to go with it that actually works there. I think that is probably best. So we play that, and we play that, and we play that. That gets us Drown a City. And we push the town into the sea. We pull the Explorer. They escalate here, and we almost lose, but we can Poison Land it next turn before losing, hopefully, maybe. Right? We probably take another major next turn and try to get something else. We'll get there. We get a fear card. We can probably pull a bit out of here with the fear card. Or maybe even stop this build somehow. Oh, we also, yeah, we have this, and we have this that takes care of D2. D5 is the problem, and Poison Land is for that. All right. All right, we're not gonna get another fear card. We just go. Remove. Cool. Awesome. Thanks. Great fear card. Good job. All right, sands. I'm okay with that. They're still gonna build here. That's a lot. That's a lot. There's already 4 buildings there, and they're gonna be continuing to escalate there. At least they didn't pull mountains. If they pulled mountains, it'd be like GG. So, Gift of Power. Get more information. Do not build in target land this turn. Okay, that could work here. Gets us a fear as well. Other cards that say things. Putting Dahan here might be okay. 1 damage per Dahan presence, but one of their lands, right? That's really hard for us. I think it's this. We can actually stop them building a city here. Maybe get a defend card that can, or it just takes care of itself otherwise. So maybe I can stop this build, but there's no Dahan. I don't know if we can ever play that, but you know, in theory, we could play the card. Darn City. We have 1,000,000 energy now. We're just going to take a major every turn. We have 12 energy. We have 14 energy. I actually don't want to put the Dahan in here because Poison Land destroys all Dahan. So I'm going to put them in D1, I guess, because maybe they go there. I mean... 14 energy. Let's go... Sacrifice victory. Yeah, we just keep taking majors. We might take a major, like Infinite Vitality, if we can actually make a Sacred Site and no Blight added and Poison Land. That would be a pretty good combo. Or something like that. Or like Fast Blight removal, or even Slow Blight removal. Like, there's a bunch of majors that remove Blight. They're adding 1 Blight here. That's it. They're building here, they're building a town there. I mean, it's like this and that would tell me. I think I click this, right? Like, I click that. I could even go to 4 card plays. I have enough energy to play, like, a bajillion cards. Land Thrashes in Furious Pain. Interesting. Accelerated Rot. Jungle Wetlands. Add Disease in the slow phase. Only does damage in the Jungle Wetlands. Replace an Explorer. Yeah, that's not great. So it's Land Thrashes. So we like Land Thrashes, Poison Land. Well, Poison Land, then Land Thrashes. Murder everything in here. Cool. Just to like, because if they're gonna escalate in here and escalate in here and escalate in here and escalate in here, like we can't let that. We cannot abide that. So yeah, we have +0 energy and we have 14. Exactly. And we're just gonna play majors, all majors every turn. All right, now it's Call of the Deeps. I can't see how it's not Call of the Deeps here. It could be Tidal Boon, but we want to enable this, and Moon Earth is really good for this, so. Gift of Power, also Moon Earth. Add a presence to a coastal land. 4 card plays or Moon? Do we have... I mean, we play these 2 cards. We're going to cascade this to great effect. We don't need to play Grasping Tide unless we want to. We want to play Rites of Land's Protection, and I guess we play Swallow Land Dwellers if we play 4. Repeat on adjacent land could actually let us, like, hit... We could cascade into here, like, intentionally, or into here, to, like, do more damage with Land Thrashes. I don't think we can even get close to that threshold, right? It's this threshold where it's 3 and 3. Like, we play this and this, and like, oh yeah, if we play these other, no, we have to play this, and then we would have to play Grasping Tide or just take the Moon, right? But that is 2 fear, but we don't get any other. We get 1 fear from this, so it's not enough. And we don't need to play Grasping Tide, so let's take the Moon and put it. We just need to make a Sacred Site and put another one here. because then we have one there. I guess that means we don't play Swallow, but we weren't going to play Swallow, right? If we wanted to get the threshold on land thrashes, we could not play Swallow land dwellers. This seems good. So we do this so they don't build here, even though they could build because we're going to like land thrashes in there, but seems okay. And command beasts won't do anything. Beer card. Defend one on all lands. Also, that powers up land thrashes. We're actually blighting the island by using poison land, but that's okay because it makes it easier for second wave. All right, we could actually intentionally like cascade more here for more damage. This is hilarious. Okay, so poison land does 7 damage, and there's a lot in here. Do we like cascade more just to get more damage? Let's just see how it plays out here, because well, we're gonna flip the blight card, so we don't actually get to do that. So we have to like to work it out. So 7 damage kills a city and 2 towns, let's say. And so there's 6 health left. We've not seen the blight card yet. That's true. So once we do that, assuming we just like cascade once, it's 2 damage per blight, so 4 damage, 5, 6. So that kills everything in that land. And then we repeat on adjacent land. So say we click here, that does 4 damage and kills all this. Or we cascade it into, I don't know if what we pick. We pick the repeat, maybe. I guess we pick it on the sands so we don't get like sands ravage problem, question mark. We cascade it into here. We could, yeah, I guess the thing is like cascading extra doesn't actually do anything because we have enough blight to like kill everything. I think that's kind of the key piece here that I'm internally thinking but not actually vocalizing properly. So cascading extra doesn't actually get us more because we can only repeat it on one land. So it doesn't actually help. It's going to be Memory Face of Dust or the other core game one because we're playing with that defense. So I'm going to cascade here because this is probably going to ravage and like take care of itself, right? That's my thought. So, and maybe I get a minor power that helps or whatever. I don't know. Can't go back now. Downward spiral. Sure, that's fine. And then we land thrashes in here. And we repeat it here because they are ravaging here. I guess we could repeat it here. Then it stops the city build, but we could also just play it again next turn and use it there, right? So stop this cascade, which we manufactured. Whatever. All right. Probably reclaim here, right? And land thrashes for days, and maybe we get a blight removal card also to sort of remove a little blight. We could take I think a minor. So maybe we get like a defend 2 or defend 5 or defend 6 or whatever for this. And land thrashes in, like land thrashes here does 2, 3, 4, 5 damage, like just by itself. So that's pretty good. I think, yeah, I kind of feel like minor here. And we could get something to combo with Rights of Land Protection. So let's see. Sands, Wetlands, Remove Blight, Pull Beneath. Oh, these are horrible. All right. Maybe they're not horrible, but they're not doing what we want. This one doesn't do anything, right? I mean, maybe we could defend there. later. Remove blight from a sand or wetlands. We could do that here. Guess we could do that here. An elemental boon. Doesn't do anything. All right, and let's gather this presence. Unless we can drown that city, but they're building a town here, which we can drown, and we're probably not getting our big innate. We're probably using this to clean up a lot of that. We can play Uncanny Melting to remove the blight that they're adding here. And we don't have a way to defend it or anything like that. We don't have a way to get Dahan into the place we want. We could just drown the thing that they build there. But we could also drown it because of that. So play a different card that does more things, I guess. Might remove blight. We have also 2 fear cards at level 2, so we could also kill this guy with command beasts. Killing him doesn't really do anything because there's 2 buildings. There might not be with the fear cards, but I guess I don't know what else command beast is doing. Let's just kill him, and maybe he doesn't build because we can get rid of this or something, right? I don't know. I just used it. I have destroy presence. Destroy explorers. Different line with Dahan, 1 damage for Dahan. Oh look, they don't build here. I just clicked there like immediately, without thinking, which is probably wrong. Let's think about it. I mean, it does stop them building here. It also means they don't blight there, which means I can't remove the blight there. I guess I can use it for fear here. It's not like useless. It does reduce the damage that gets dealt with land thrashes. But should I want them to build this to kill the Dahan? Probably not, right? It's probably the best thing to click there. Let's be honest. If I had a thing that said 1 damage, then I guess land thrashes. No, it has to have blight. I'm sure I know what I'm doing. Mountains. All right, land thrashes in here. It's only 5 damage, so they're still problematic. I don't see a world where that's not the right decision. I didn't click Glyph of Power yet, Gift of Power. So, like, that has to be the right decision. So, let's just see what we got here. Defend in a jungle. That seems excellent. Fire in the Sky is great too, but this is like, Ocean can defend this jungle and not Cascade? Okay, let's do that. Remove blight from sands or wetlands. Can't reach that one, so it's just a fear for this land. Turns out, just a fear. Turns out, no towns, because I stopped the build, because I only have 3 energy. What the crap? Not drowning anything lately. I almost get poison land threshold with this. Drift down. We're not in stage 3 yet. What are we doing? All right, they're building. They're only building here because they're an explorer. They're building here because England and explorer. So drift down is getting played for that. Do we like reclaim and just blow up the stuff again with land thrashes? We get enough energy to do that for this land. If we get the threshold, we could repeat it here and kill the city. We still have this land, but if we do that, we don't get a sacred site except for in the ocean. And we're not putting presence out, which is why we're not getting anywhere. Also, so there's that. Yeah. How are we on the fear track? We're getting close to no city win here. We have a lot of blight on the board and no way to remove it because we're good at just blighting the crap out of everything. I mean, this room is blight, but we didn't do it. They didn't blight the right spot. That's what I'm saying. Uh, Land Thrashes is so great. Range 2. It means I can just hit anywhere on the island almost. Like, I can hit this land with Land Thrashes, which only does 1 damage. But, you know, does 3 damage here. Kills the city. Can repeat on an adjacent land if I play the right cards. And it kills this guy. So we just get this. I don't, like, want to be Reclaim in Return, but it seems good. We do that and play Drift Down. We had to play Drift Down unless we draw a miner that does the right thing, which means we probably don't get the threshold here, right? We have a moon all the time, so we have 2 moon and 2 earth. We just have to play a moon and an earth, so we play like Tidal Boon. We get the repeat. And then this blights next turn unless we can defend it. That seems okay. Maybe we remove blight someday. I don't know. You know what? Don't worry about it. Take a miner. Push an explorer. If we had range to him, we could do that. Defend 6. If we had range to anything. Play another card. To like no effect. We don't need those elements for anything. These don't do anything. I can remove a blight from a land that I can't reach. I'll click it because I don't see. I mean, that's fine. Add a wilds. I'm not gonna play it, right? I'll just click that and gather a presence. Do it. Just do it. There's no choice. Just do it. And a card that says Moon and Earth, of which we have several options now because we reclaimed, because we're reclaiming all the time. This doesn't do anything because there's no land with Dahan that would matter. I guess we could push Dahan into the land and destroy them. I think that's better than like Gift of Power or Tidal Boon that aren't doing anything. I guess Gain 2 Energy is something. I like those better. I like killing this town. And we do get Threshold Area, so. Also destroy presence. Maybe we should put presence out. Fear card. Move up to 3 or 1 explorer from inland. Hey, look, they don't build in this mountain. I'm fine with this because we're going to blow it up. Actually, we win the game now, I think. With all the blight on the board. Seems bad. What could possibly go wrong? Let's just go with it. We're going to go with it. This is not probably the right idea. Maybe we don't go with it. We definitely win the game with if we land thrashes, right? Like, we click this and then this and win the game. That's not correct though, right? There's so much blight. There's not that much blight. How does it work? Leave 2 blight per player plus on, set the rest here. So 3 sets 2 blight here, and then 2 blight comes back. Some blight's been left on the island. That seems dangerous. But we don't have to repeat on an adjacent land. We could just repeat it like here. We could leave this city alone, since he's sort of just like hanging out. We could use this to remove blights. I don't know. I don't feel like I want to optimize though. I just want to like play the game. So we're just gonna win the game here, and we're probably screwing ourselves. I have decided wave 4 is screwed. It's not that bad. All right, we won wave 3. Wave 4. Now, this is where you're going to get your money's worth. Will I win wave 4 where I have not set up myself for success? 47 points. We are still going up. Remove all the blight from the island, right? That's part of the... Oh, I think actually Land Thrashes is going to be real good here, so let's click on that. Let's go. Thunder Speaker. Do we have Dahan left? Oh, this is just showing the initial setup. Oh no, this is where the Dahan are. There's still 6 Dahan. And they didn't get to... All right, Thunder Speaker, let's go. Sparky Wolf is ready. I'm going to get a new beer here in a second. I have to choose where to add presents because my rule says something about one in each of the 2 lands with the most Dahan. So actually, I get to pick where each of my presents goes. That's interesting. Well, let's put one in the back. And put one with the city or with the town. I probably get to go to the other one if I don't. Let's go with this one up here. I don't know. Wetlands it is. Time for liquid courage. Be right back. I should unmute. The beer is not far away. OBS. Hear me. I have Lone Oak Brewing from Preserved Island. Boat Traffic Oatmeal Stout. It is aged. It says Boat Traffic 2.0 is a big-bodied, roasty stout. Expect notes of chocolate and undertones of coconut and vanilla. This smooth oatmeal stout was aged on oak for weeks to allow the melding and enhancement of flavors. Interesting. Great chair. Domo-kun, where did he go? You know what? He's not where he normally goes. I think Brittany had him, so he's out in the living room somewhere. You'll just have to wait and see. Maybe he will return. All right, we got 3 Blight in the Blight card, and yeah, we got 2 Blight sitting on second wave. So if we can remove Blight before it flips, we can actually hook it up here. So that's an interesting thing. They're also going to build the heck out of the wetlands. They're going to build a town here and a city here, which means we can manifest probably in one place. Unfortunately, the Dahan are not all around, but we get 6 damage here, right? If we do the double presence, but we can't get enough energy, so we can't do it. But we can, like, get Dahan. Like, I don't want to... I guess we can, like... We pull the Dahan from here, right? So if we, like, add presence here... This is the more important land, I think. Well, maybe not. I don't know. Whatever. This is, like, the one that has visibility, and it's next to a lot of blight. This one has, obviously, fewer adjacencies. So it's more dangerous. So what I'm thinking is, like, put presence here... Pull these 2 Dahan and my presence. That means we get at least 6 damage here. Blow it up with manifestation this turn. Means we have to play sudden ambush or words of warning. I think we want words of warning. We don't actually need words of warning next turn. We'd get all the Dahan out of there. So like sudden ambush. Even though it's expensive. So this is what I'm thinking. So let's get presents in here. Manifestations. And words of warning, if we're not using it next turn, We may as well play it now if it's cheaper than sudden ambush. Because we need the animal. That's the most important thing. We get to gather 2, push 2, which is exactly what we need, right? We just gather all that. We don't want the Dahan in here. Let that blight. Gather 2 Dahan in here. Push 1 here with our presence. Leave 1 here with our... Yeah, leave 1 here on his own or whatever. We figure that out. We also leave the Furious. We can't actually take advantage of that, I don't think, because... Oh, we can use it here. We can use it here. All right, where's the warnings like defend effect is not useful? I guess we could play sudden ambush, but like there's no explorers to use it on. Like it doesn't do anything. So why waste the energy, right? And we're not defending next turn, so just like actually we get this. So yeah, even though we don't use the defend, this is the way. It is the way. All right, we're opening the beer. Let me know in the chat if I'm doing it dumb, but I think this all works, right? We get the 6 damage up on top. We get a bonus Town Destroy in D6. We get the Dahan out of D3, where they're just going to die. Because it's going to be 6 damage and we cannot abide. This looks real good. Sometimes you pour a beer and you're like, that looks good. Sometimes you pour it and it's like, oh, what's going on? Ooh, that's nice. That is nice. That is nice. Lone Oak. If I was living in PEI. Taste the can and drink from the glass. You know what? I always like you pour the beer and there's like a little bit on the edge. I don't want to waste that. I drink it. I taste the can. I don't know. It's just a thing I do. It's funny. I think it's funny. All right, defend here. It's just like, why would I waste that like 2 milliliters of beer? It's sitting right there. Honestly, I hate food waste like a lot. So I eat leftovers all the time. I eat leftovers for dinner. I try to avoid throwing food out all the time. So I guess there's options. So now there's options because they went with jungles, which is annoying. But I think it's still like we can block visibility of this land, so and we can save these Dahan. So we could leave these here, but we already used words of warning, right? So we can't actually get away with it. So I think we don't actually leave anyone here because this is just going to be bad, right? Is it going to be bad? Maybe we leave. Let's see. If we leave 1 there, and we go here. It's good to have a Dahan there because it lets us get presence there. This is enough damage for this land. This is going to be a real problem, but it's not hard. It's not hard for us to like move Dahan around, right? So I think that's okay. And we can sudden ambush this guy. He still builds. We do get a fear card, so maybe we can like move one of these towns and they won't build. Could happen. This is what I'm thinking anyway. Leave that Dahan there. Because there's no point to having 4 Dahan up here, right? Like, it doesn't really do anything. We can get more Dahan back in here. I wonder if we can just, like, we could reclaim and, like, do it again. We don't have enough energy. There's no way we have enough energy. What we want is, like, a big defend card. I think we got to put the Dahan back in here and, like, roll the dice on a big defend card. That's going to be the way, right? Do we go up for energy or do we go for card plays? We could take energy here, but we could even if we sudden ambush this guy, he's coming back. So I think next turn it's reclaim, defend this, like play these 2 cards again. Oh, maybe not big. We'll play Words of Warning, and then hopefully we get a defend card that's big enough for this, but it'd have to be a major, wouldn't it? So, this is a problem. These are the problems that we face. What we want is like 1 damage per Dahan and get all the Dahan in here and kill everything. But the tempo is all wrong, isn't it? And we can't get enough sun to kill this town, which would be nice. Voice of Thunder is like, these cards don't do anything, but we got to put presence on the board. I mean, I am tempted by this. We do this, we get some minor powers, and maybe like we can prevent stuff happening back here and like let this happen. And I don't love it, don't get me wrong, but means maybe the following turn we do this. I kind of feel like clicking this because these cards here don't do anything this turn, like at all. Like at all, they don't do anything. So I'm clicking it. And we start with a minor. Let's see what we got. All right, we can't go back from now. Defend 10. Defend 10. Remove blight. That's a thing. Soaring Wasps is good elements. Very good elements for Thunder Speaker, especially with the animal on there. Defend 10 just sets us up beautifully here, right? That's so good. We're all set for next turn. Defend 10, bring in 8 Dahan, just like smash everything. This can be defended with Defend 3. Like, those are our 2 card plays next turn. We could even afford to just do 2 presents. Like, we're not going to need much energy. We can just try to spend 0 this turn. So I think we take another minor and try to spend 0 this turn. Enticing Splendor. That's pretty good too. Enticing Splendor. We got some interesting options because Enticing Splendor we can't play enough cards. If we played Enticing Splendor, we'd want to defend here and sudden ambush here, but we can't do both and Words of Warning. Like, we need to do all 3 of those, so we can't do that. But we have Root Biters. Is free. Get the town out of like the middle. We could put it in here even. Defend 10. They're right now at 6. They build a town. That's 8. They build another town, or they push a town. That's 10. Like, it's fine if we non-Root Biters another town in there in the slow phase. Scour the Land is pretty sweet. It does add Blight, which is a problem for us. I don't mind Root Biters here. If we play Root Biters, it gets us the animal we want for this turn. We play like Voice of Thunder. We just have a real cheap turn. I think I'm okay with that. It's not like amazing, but it's like a nice discount turn. And then next turn, we can get to 3 card plays and play Quicken, Words of Warning, and nothing else. So, yeah, that's not great. So we could take like an air instead if we wanted or whatever. We're not gonna have enough energy for like anything, but maybe the Fear card helps us. I think we need Voice of Thunder to get the Dahan into the right spot for Quicken, so we can't go back now, but I think we're good. Remove 1. Town. Town? Town, I guess. There's going to be enough there, so I guess we could non-Root Biters this guy, and then we don't have to defend that, so we could actually play something else if we have something else to play that we would want to play. But actually, we want to move that town so they don't build a city, so turns out. Hey, look, we got a Sacred Site in there. Yeah, so Root Biters could go here, but we could just defend this, right? With Words of Warning. The kind of unfortunate thing is like, yeah, I think just like having this not build a city is good. Is good. And there's enough damage here from the Dahan to kill everything. We don't need to do anything with Gather the Warriors, I don't think, right? Like, we want the 2 here. We kind of just want them there. Unless we wanted, we could move 1, but like, we may as well clean it out. There's not really a whole lot of value to putting 1 Dahan here when we could just do it later. So we could do 2 presence or 1 presence and port entry if you did want to play sudden ambush or something. I guess if we do that, we could play manifestations, but we can't get to 3-card plays. We want to play these 2 cards. I guess that's the thing. We could have pushed this guy if we wanted to not have to play Words of Warning. Oh yeah, some leftovers taste better than fresh. Yeah, especially like curry or even sometimes like taco Mexican dishes and stuff are better the next day. The flavors chili, right? The flavors meld together, as they say. I think we gotta get presents going. 3-card plays might not do anything this turn, but it's going to do something someday. I.e. next turn once we reclaim all. So even though we can only afford to play 2, I feel like this is right. Like, I feel in my heart that defending and using the Dahan to kick the butts of the invaders is the right call. Because they're building a town here. We can deal with that with Words of Warning. Maybe, I don't know. We can deal with it. We can figure it out. Whereas, we're good. We're good. We want to fear? We don't want to fear. We're fine. We're fine. Everything's fine. Probably going to get a major that works on Dahan. It's going to be great. We're going to have like 2 fear cards next turn. At level 2, probably, maybe. Well, maybe not. Alright, they're getting all up in that wetland. We gotta get in there and blow it up. They're in the sands. But they're in the sands in such a way that sudden ambush works, right? So here we can actually move 1 Dahan. It's not great. Gather up to 1 per air. So it's actually good because we can actually get in here and then use our defend card, Words of Warning, right? Because we're probably reclaiming next turn. Like, I don't see us just playing these 2 cards. We're going to want more cards. So even though we don't have a lot of energy, we could play, yeah, Words of Warning, and we can get stuff going. I feel like we're on the way. We just want, we want to play Sudden Ambush and some free cards. We got 2 free cards. We can't, I want to play Sudden Ambush and a card that isn't free. We don't have to play Sudden Ambush. Like, maybe we can, like, pull this guy, right? Like, if he doesn't build, it's all right. I want to get to manifestations there. I want to add presence. I want to do all these things. If I play these 2 and add a presence here, but here, this is cascading, right? Like, that's not great. We have a fear card, but I can't trust fall the fear card. We're going minor. We're still low on energy. Call to migrate. Teeming rivers. All right. Remove a blight. Do we go teeming rivers? We have 3 card plays and 2 energy, and these all cost 1, and I don't like that. There is 1 Mountain Wetlands with exactly 1 blight. I think Call to Migrate is the card I click on, though. We need a card that costs 0 here, and that does something useful. That is excellent. Thank you. Thank you for the card I wanted. The card that costs 0 that does something useful. You have arrived. So that means we can sudden ambush and stop this build. We can stop this ravage. This is a problem, but we can I think we just let that blight and we get in there next turn. So next turn is going to be like probably blow this up and then blow this up after. So Voice of Thunder. I think Gnawing Root Biters is probably wrong. Yeah. Voice of Thunder, get these 4 to Han where we want them to be, either here or here. And go smashing. Sudden ambush. Pull in this guy. Come along. And they don't build here. Also, I mean, especially because that's going, but this is starting to become problems. We do have to come in here and blow it up. So we don't really, this doesn't even make a fear, so we just finish. Remove, cool. All right, makes this 1 less to deal with. This does still have an Explorer after the Ravage, which is fine, like, it's fine. Just make this 1 less, just in case that helps for the next turn. It's a really tasty stout. I'm into it. Jungle. And yeah, the escalation continues in here, which is problematic, which is why Voice of Thunder is sending 4 to Han in here times 3, which is like 6. That's like exactly right. So come on, friends, we're blowing that up. Gather the warriors. Come on in. You know what? Can we get a sticker site in here and defend 10? I think we can. We can. Oh, we can only gather to push 1. So hang on. Maybe we tweak that a little bit. So gather to push 1. So like gather 2. Doot. Push 1. Doot. And then Voice of Thunder. Maybe we don't kill everything on wetland. We don't have to kill everything on wetland. We just want to get like enough. We can defend this Ravage. We can still like blow up both these cities at least. And we can move more next turn, right? Like the whole thing is like we can get a Sacred Site in here and kill everything here with that sweet Quicken the Ear struggles. Yeah, all right. That's an improvement. I think we're obviously not arc climbing. We're taking energy because we want to play manifestations and quicken, and then I guess root biters. Sure. Oh, we could reclaim. Sap the strength is enough here actually, and it's cheaper. Like never taking energy. It is enough and it's cheaper. It's enough and it's cheaper. And it makes more damage over here. Let's just see. Sap the strength. Manifestations gives us room. I mean, it doesn't save us energy this turn, but it saves energy like later. And like we could like throw in a Words of Warning, which is useless but gets us the sun. Yeah, that's the trouble. Like, it's not great. The sun lets us like kill the town they build here, which is nice. The thing is, we couldn't reclaim like Sudden Ambush and play Quicken. Like, we don't have that much energy. Oh, we're like 1 energy away. I like Words of Warning just because we could deal with this. Again, Words of Warning, not doing anything but having a sun on it. Like, you know what? It doesn't always have to do something. I guess the thing is, if we're spending an energy for that, we may as well just spend the energy for Quicken. Right? and grab like Voice of Thunder for the sun. So what have I been doing? Like if we play Quicken and then we could play like Voice of Thunder instead for the sun. And is that just as better than we Words of Warning for next turn for like one of these for this literally this land? Like that's better. That's got to be better. Like I'd rather have Words of Warning and not play it for no effect. And for manifestations, we've got 6 damage here already, and we can gather the warriors to grab another 6 damage. So, and then we believe the Furious we could use there. So like, we're pretty okay. I think we're pretty okay. We're not like removing Blight or anything, but we're kicking some butt, I would say. And we could command Beast to no effect. We could get we could get a fear card. So I accept. Skip and explore. I like that one. Isn't great against England, but it does something. Actually, it might if they do wetlands, which they could. Mountains are coming up. Coastal lands are wetlands. Means they don't explore here, which means they don't build there. Cool. All right. So yeah, we could just like Voice of Thunder a whole bunch of guys. We have a lot of options. So I kind of want a Words of Warning here, but I could also Words of Warning there. So how much do we have of each thing? Gather 2, push 2. I need to have 2 guys in here when I use Lead the Furious. So that's the tricky part. Let's just try stuff. So if I literally just gather one here and don't move presence and leave them here and move these guys here, like how much do I actually do here? Is it like enough to like kill everything? Because that would be fine. Yeah. We don't actually get any guys in here for the Ravage, which is the downside, but holy crap. That's probably overkill, right? And Lead the Furious kills that town, and then we don't have to worry about that. So how much damage is in there? We got 20 damage against 6, 8, 10, 12. Okay, so that's too much. It's too much. It's too much. We can Voice of Thunder. Actually, is it just like enough here? There's 6. There's only 6 damage here, but like we just multiplied in like 1,000,000 guys. I need to do the math. I do want to do this because then we can Words of Warning over here. That's like the goal. Unless there's a better use of Gather the Warriors, but I think Gather the Warriors is the only way that we like get one guy over here, right? Like, I guess what we could do is actually, could we Voice of Thunder one guy there and then bring them back, right? Voice of Thunder one guy, because Gather the Warriors gathers 2, pushes 2. That actually gets more Dahan where we want, maybe? It gets them out of here, but it doesn't get them in there. There's so many like options here for how you can organize it. Let's just see how this works. Gather 2. Yeah, the thing is we end up leaving like too much in here. You like send 1 here and 1 here. And like that's 12 damage, which is 6, 8, 10, 12. It is actually enough damage for there. We only end up with 1 Dahan here, which is like okay. It kills the town and the Ravage. It's enough. to defend. Can we do better? I guess it's good, actually, though, right? Because we don't care about that guy. They still build here, but they don't build here. I like this outcome. Happy to be part of it. I don't think we can do much better because I'd rather not have Dahan kicking back here. Like, they need to be here where things are happening. So that seems pretty good. And we're getting like 3 fear cards, so that seems okay. We can also play our 3 cards and reclaim a card. We could reclaim whatever. Sudden ambush. Right, so we actually kill all the guys here and we win. Oh, we win the game as soon as the Ravage happens. So we're winning. So we're winning when the Ravage happens. So we should try to find call to tend or call to remove blight. Whatever that is, cycles of time and tide. Or a fast major that removes blight, or a fast card at all because we're winning. Suddenly we're winning, by the way. I think we take majors and try to find fast blight removal. That exists, right? Like, I guess we have fast blight removal. No, we did. We did. It's the other minor power is fast blight removal if you have water, which we don't. Well, if we reclaimed, need 2 water because it doesn't have water on its own. Fast blight removal, infinite vitality. We have the elements. Is fast blight removal. We have fast adding blight. There's actually like literally, is it literally just that one card? Is fast blight removal? See you later, Take Walker. Infinite vitality. I mean, I like it, but for Earth, that is never happening. Let's just put it out there, right? I have 1 Earth. I have 2 Earth. All right, it's 1 away from happening. I think again we just win the game. Okay, so we try for fast disease or whatever tokens adding. We need majors to like actually pass along. So let's just take majors and see what we get, and hopefully they're cool. Those don't say anything we want. +2 range. I guess these are things we could pass. So let's just, I mean, sea monsters as a card to like pass along is pretty good. So I'm gonna click on it and forget a card we don't care about, like anything. Cast down into the briny deep. That's fun. That one doesn't activate with second wave because it has too many elements. 10 or fewer, and it has more than 10. These cards also don't say the things, well, they don't say them fast enough. So, sad. All right, Sea Monsters seems better than all those, so we just like click any card that says defend a lot. And like click finish. Like nothing else does anything. Maybe a fear card does something. These don't actually add fear, right? Like none of these do anything. All right. Like we just click this and we win the game because we're at the fear level as soon as it ravages. I guess we have more fear cards, but like we can't actually add more fear with our cards. So sure, we could just remove the town and win. Let's just see if we get another fear card that says something else. Skip the build. I guess we could have said it could have said you don't ravage and we didn't. We would win. It'd be awkward. All right, we win the game. Surprise. The outcome is we won. There's even more blood in the island. But we didn't blight the island. So that's interesting. Will I win wave 5? Let's get on with it. We continue to increase our points by 1. Sorry, Sparky Wolf. Get your prediction in for wave 5! And we're keeping sea monsters. And we are moving Dahan over here. Oh my gosh. Wildfire, let's go. Wildfire, let's go. Also, high immigration exists. Here we go. I'm changing the background to the fire one as of this. Yeah. All right, they explored my blighted 3 blighted sands. Welcome to the party, pal. This is really interesting because I kind of want to like get my presence into the blighted lands before I start adding blight. This is a problem. This one is great. This one's a problem. I can like scare them away / kill them. So they don't actually, I think they're actually going to build there because England, but this one's annoying. I might be able to kill them next turn. Oh, that's a lot of guys though. I can only play 1 card. 1 card. 1 card. There's no blight on the second wave card now. We get a regular 5 blight or whatever when it flips. Is this right? I kind of want to just put presents here. But that seems wrong. I want to put presents in places that already have blight. Because it doesn't do anything. Because it... I guess I could put presents in here. If I do that, I kill the explorer. Well, I could kill the town. I could hit the town. And Flame's Fury. I only get to play 1 card! Do I let them build in the D7 and then like try to blow it up before they cascade it? Seems like trouble. I guess we can see what power card I get. All right, this seems like a really weird start. Defend 2. None of these cards say fire or plant, so great. +2 range is pretty good, but also this is actually okay. Defend 4. I can actually just defend my land. That's so weird for wildfire. I think we defend this. That feels dirty. It feels real dirty. But we're actually gonna like, oh, we could defend this. We could get put a sacred site in here and defend it if we kill the 1 guy. Okay, that's less dirty. That's less dirty. Just kill this guy. We make a sacred site here next turn. We leave these guys here. So next turn we put his presence in here and ping the town. Right? We just go on card plays. We play Guardian Serpents, defend 4, everything's great. And so we like work on this otherwise, and we like play Flames Fury next turn and Flash Fires or whatever. So we can like, they don't build a city, haha, take that. Put this, I don't know, somewhere else. The place with the city, place with the town, place with the city, I don't know. And Firestorm does 1 damage, so they're still gonna build, but it's just gonna be... I want them to build a city here, actually, because we're gonna defend it and blow it up. I mean, I don't want them to, but you know what I mean? We can defend it. Well, that was interesting. Did I make a Die Hard quote? I don't even remember. I'm on fire here. So yeah, we pop in here. I mean, we could pop in anywhere else, but we need a sacred site for the defend. So we go in there. And we don't want to add, we don't, yeah, we want, well, we want to play 2 cards. I love 2 cards. Yeah, we hit something, we leave it to Han, we play that card, we're taking care of that. And then this one seems like a thing. So this Ravage, we want Flame's Fury to kill him. I think we kind of have to. Yeah. All right, we're gonna D2, D5 is fun. We made a beast. Look at that. Oh, welcome to the party, pal. Yeah, that's Die Hard. That's just like in my brain. I don't even think of it as Die Hard anymore. Jungle. Now here we're talking. Jungle D2. D2 is the big boys. Okay. I really never want to reclaim, but I also don't want to play these cards. This is where we get into trouble. So this is cascading. This is a bad turn, isn't it? So yeah, we might be in trouble here. So let's see what we got. The beasts are not where we want. We have a fear card. That's maybe helpful, probably not. It's probably defend 1 in all lands or something exciting like that. They're ravaging 6 here and 3 here. Flash fires could do 1 damage. This could, yeah, that's too slow. These are garbage. The problem is they're garbage. That's the problem. Problem is my other cards besides these 2 are garbage. Even this one's garbage. This is the good one. Wildfire's innates are not great. Wildfire's all about Wildfire's special rule and not the innate cards except for Flame's Fury, which is excellent. Oh. So yeah. Maybe I should have like thought further ahead, you know, like fine. That would have been smart. If we add presence with blight, we stop them blighting. You know, that's a thing. By adding blight, we can stop them blighting. That's fair. They definitely cascade this, but they don't blight here. We just add our own blight there. That's a good trade. Gives us another fire, which is also always useful. We get to play these 2 cards, which would do a little bit of fear. I guess we get a fear card. We get another fear card, and we get to do this in the slow phase. We would cascade this. The island would definitely blight right away, which is fine. We'd probably get to remove blight because we probably get enough elements. Yeah, we get enough elements to remove blight. So we get to slowly recover. That's one way we could do it. We could also just try to reclaim and gain a power card and maybe find defense 6 for this, but we still blight that. And we're not actually making progress. So I think we just go for it. We go for it. We take the Blighted Island. We roll with it. We get 7 energy. We start taking majors next turn. We gotta roll with the punches here. I can split damage. I can kill this one guy. Well, that's not that useful. I mean, I kill this guy. Command Beast is a fear. This is also fear. Would I rather use this later? No, I want to kill this guy. I mean, he's not It's not stopping anything, but I could kill this guy. And it's a fear, and I could save the command beasts for like another time. Or I could kill a town over here with command beasts. Because he's building anyways. It's England. Let's do that. And let's just get the other beasts also in there. Seems like a bad place. 2 fear cards. Remove and explore from the inland. This is happening. So this guy. Push 1, explore into a land with more than the town it came from. Does not exist. Well, that would have been good to know about. Oh my god, high immigration. I all forgot about that. Surprise, Blighted Island. All right. Listen, this is going to be a bad game. This has to go up to the wetland, right? Otherwise, it's Cascade or Destroy Presence. Yeah. I mean, Destroying Presence is not that bad. Maybe that was the better option because here they go in the wetlands. Maybe I should rewind. You can't control me. Okay. Destroy town. This seems like a good candidate. Remove a blight from a land with 2 or more. This is the only one that I can feasibly do it on. Destroy a town. This just like solves this land, and maybe we get defend 10 for this, like we had last game, and we can't actually use there. But you know, just like pipe dreams, you know. I think we could. I think we go for a major here, right? Because Indomitable Claim costs 4, and we can afford it, and would solve that. And I don't know what else we got. We don't have anything else. We need Indomitable Claim. We don't actually have to defend that land, but like that would be pretty sweet, wouldn't it? That'd be pretty sweet. I think we reclaim. We take a major. And we hope for a high roll here. Whether it's... Ugh. There's not a lot of high rolls. Let's put that out there. But there are high rolls. With 4 energy, we have 0 cost cards we can play. So... Blazing Renewal, Indomitable Claim. All right, all right. Paralyzing Fright, though. Paralyzing Fright, though. This is pretty good. It does add Blight. But Defend 20 also means that these Dahan help us out. Blazing Renewal, we don't even have Destroy Presence, so that doesn't actually do much. That would be cool. It's pretty good. With Wildfire, we should have destroyed our presence with the Cascade. I guess, can we actually destroy our presence in the past phase? I don't think we even can. So, we're kind of screwed with that. That would have been nice, but we can't actually use it this turn. It's kind of a Indomitable Claim here, right? It's not a Cascade, but it's pretty sweet. And it gets us our presence going and avoiding reclaiming as much. I'm kind of into it. Paralyzing Fright is good, but also just like... It's a fear card that cannot be understated, but it also doesn't progress the game. Whereas Nominal Claim is awesome. Alright, Threatening Flames. Get out of here. Get out of here? Or Fixing Smoke. You're so expensive. Get out of here. Threatening Flames at least is free. Alright, Claim. That Ravage is sorted. Build is not sorted. Build is bad. We can't get in the places we want to get. This makes fear. We're going to have someone to push. Let's go to 3 card plays that we can't afford next turn, but we can because we can place a presence next turn to get energy. 2 damage remaining. Boop. Get the fear right away. Push beasts, so I have to push the beasts. We don't have command beasts, but we're gonna want them. Maybe. There. I don't know. I don't know where the beasts want to be. I'm putting them up there. I want the Dahan to stay. I want more terror level. Can I get to the next terror level? I need to make 4 fear. 1 damage per 2. I can't actually do... Oh, if I ping a city for... No. If I ping a town for 1, I can kill a town with the Dahan damage. And I can send this guy somewhere else. Why would I? Oh, it stops the build there? No, it doesn't actually stop the build there. I don't know. Why would I send anyone anywhere? To adjacent lands without your presence. If I push a town here, he builds a city. That's not great. I don't want to do that. Wish I had 1 more fire. I couldn't have gotten it. I was wondering if I should have, like, clicked a different thing with my damage when I played Indomitable Claim. I think so, right? I could have killed a city with Firestorm. I could kill more cities. Yeah, I definitely can kill more cities. All right. Is there a fear card that says they don't build on lands with beasts? I don't think so, right? There's like remove guys from a land with beasts. So maybe actually, like sort of based on what's going on, is like these beasts you got on here because there's like remove guys from a land with beasts. I'm just gonna split them up so we have options. Leave the Dahan. So now I can Firestorm in here and finish off the city with 1 damage. That seems like a better use. And then I can send this town. Like there's... I'd rather have this place be not like London or whatever. So like there's only 4 damage here. So you could kill 2 towns or a city and explorer, basically. We don't want to put more stuff into the bad places, so let's just send this town into the place I'm not allowed to send it. Alright. We'll send the explorer somewhere. The explorer can go into the map. I accept. I have destroy presence. I can destroy it from my super stack. 2 fear cards. Defend 1 on all ends. Cool. Thanks a lot. That really helps. We're really on board. I think we kill 2 towns. Alright, we're in the next terror level. Mountains. We have an option for where to build. I think we pick mountains because that's ravaging. If we put presence in there, it cascades. Like, here's the problem with wildfire is like we're gonna get there's 1 land that doesn't have blight right now. Wow, there's 1 land with no blight. Wow. So Donald's claim is like, hey guys. Hey guys. Why? I think I gave up Reaching Grasp, right? Like already. Why did I give up Reaching Grasp on the first turn? I don't know why. I did it wrong. This is bad. Hashtag just wildfire things. I didn't even hit my remove blight. If I could like have removed blight from a land, then maybe I could have a spot to put Presence Stone. But not even. So like as soon as they ravage there, it's over, right? So it has to be this. because we might find defend 6. Assuming we get a card because we kind of have to, because otherwise we lose. And also they're doing attack 6 here too. Yeah. Okay. Well, we have this. We do have to add a presence. We could move a presence. It doesn't matter. We may as well go full fire. But 0 energy, though. Alright, I feel like we're in not a good spot. I'm just going to put that out there. We're not in a good spot. We have a fear card at level 2. I'm okay with that. We also are having 2 cascades, and there's 4 blight left, so infinite cascades. Yeah, that's kind of where we're at. You know what? We're just gonna see what we get. So we definitely cannot, if we cannot robot. If we would love the major that lets us defend 6 in 2 lands, but the problem is it requires a threshold that we can't have, and it's probably the discard. Isn't it discard already? No, it's not. It's the one that defends 6 in 2 lands. And why am I not seeing it towards the end? There we go, Winds of Rust. But there's no way we're getting the threshold. There's no way we have 2 powers that can defend both of these lands. This is what I'm saying. If we reclaim, we could Indomitable Claim here, cascade into here, and then maybe get another card to defend this. This is the way I'm thinking that we might not lose. We would need to defend for 7 in that land. Is there a major power that can even do that at range? I guess like Infinite Vitality, right? Is the one. So, and we don't even have energy for that. You know, there's no way we can do any of this. We have to reclaim and gain 1 energy, and we can't even play the 1 card we want to play. There's no way out of this puzzle. Like everywhere you look, like, how could I do this? It's blocked. So honestly, the only winning move is not to play. Is that I click end stream and no one gets any points, right? Is there a winning move? Does anyone have the winning move for this? I don't think so. I think we're into a blight corner here. I actually already gave up Paralyzing Fright, which would be a solve on 1 land, but again, look at this energy economy right here. That is the economy that we live in real life. 0 + 0. Okay. All right. And like, we're not in any position to like get to terror level, whatever. No. Okay. All right. This is just play to do something cool. What's the coolest thing we could do? We already got rid of Blazing Renewal. We can't do that. We already lost so many good power cards, just like in the first go. Sparky Wolf, tell me what you're going to do with all your points while I think about this. Because we have a defense, we have a 6, and we have an 8. And even if we go for the cascade, we can't even afford it. That's the problem. We can't even afford to play Indomitable Claim. Like, we've got it. We just can't afford it. It's like, what is that even like in real life? Like, you've got an inheritance, but you can't afford to pay the tax to claim it? That sort of thing? I hate that. Even if we add a presence to the 1 land that isn't blighted, it blights it. Ah! And then we play our cards that don't do anything. Oh my gosh. You're looking to gain 1,005 points, 1,500 points. I think that's what you're looking at. What could you do with all those? Should I just stall and never finish the game? Just talk about it? Drink my beer? It's like commiserate on wildfire and how you shouldn't have wildfire coming in the middle of second wave after putting 10 blight on the island. Probably. There's no card that can add 3 strife, 2 invaders, and 2 lands, I'm pretty sure. Maybe Jagged Earth has that. That would be useful. It's true. I have only myself to blame. I decided to play this game. We're in wave 5. You know what? Spreadsheet, we've gotten further against England than we have before, except we won wave 4, I believe. So we're not actually that much further. We're slightly further. We got into the game as opposed to getting stuck at the end. All right. I'm just trying to think, like, is there a way? I know there's no way, but I'm just like, I can't not try to think of a way that might get us out of this, but I'm just backed into any corner. Can we like skip to phase 3 so we can play sea monsters? That would be cool. And make it fast. If we can make sea monsters fast, that's our, that deals with both of those lands. There's beasts there already. That would be so good. Oh my gosh. That would actually win. That would kill all the things. That would kill. See, that would. Look at that. Look at that. Sea monsters would actually sort out both those ravages if I could use fast. I'm saying. And what I'm saying here is we have a. Like, we did win the game if you imagine that we were in phase 3 and we could use sea monsters fast. That's all I'm saying. If I add Presence Day 3, is there a Coastal Defense Fear card as a Hail Mary? That's true. There is the Fear card that says defend. It would be like, it's only like defend 3 though, right? In coastal lands? It's like, I could try for an extra Fear card. I mean, I think I kind of have to, so can I even get enough Fear? I can't even get that. I have a Fear card. Oh, you mean like if I like pop in here? If I pop in here, the thing is, if I cascade from here into here, that's 2 blight. And this cascade, like, I lose because it cascades twice. I can't defend D1. There's no card that defends D1 for 7. That costs 0. Oh, yeah, all right. You know what? Kokomo, don't even know if there's a possibility, but if you see something, I'm gonna do it. And we need energy, right? Is that what we need, or we need a power card? Because we don't have any. The only way we can do anything is by playing the cards we have. If we gain a power card, there's no card that like actually. If I click this, we have 0 energy. So we only play Flame's Fury, right? Like that's, or we have 1. So we could play Flame's Fury and Guardian Serpents, which is not, it requires a Sacred Site, so it doesn't actually do anything. So the only thing that does anything is to play these 3 cards, which still doesn't do anything, but and we have to take energy here. We could take a fire, but fire does get us more damage. Does it get us enough damage? Yeah, because we can play Flash Fires and Flame's Fury and ignore Guardian Serpents. We need to manifest defense from nothing. Yeah, we can at least like kill the city. We can bust some heads. That's what we're doing. We're busting heads. We push the beast. Get in there. We don't have to push it to Han, but we can. But we're probably killing these guys, right? So send some to Han over here because I think we're gonna like kill the guys. We can just kill all the guys in this place. So you're right. We can be vindictive. Oh, we can actually play Guardian Serpents. We have so much energy. We have energy for days. We can defend land, but we can also add beasts. and we can do 2 damage. So yeah, we can actually take out D3 and get 2 fear cards, and D1 is just gonna win. So destroy presence. Doesn't really matter where. Gather 1, defend 2 in all coastal lands. All right, we get the other defend in coastal lands. If it's defend 6 in coastal lands, it's not even enough. Maybe it is. Oh wait, but we can gather away from there. Okay. All right, we're doing it. We're gathering a town away from the place that's gonna make us lose. All right, there's only 6 damage. There's only 4 damage net there. If we get defend 3 there, or take out 2 guys. I'm clicking. Click. Add strife in a land. Wait, it's it's working. Oh my god, we're not losing this turn. We're not losing this turn. We're strifing the city. I can't believe it. Kokumo, it's not even what you thought, but it's working. It's not even what you thought, but we survived another turn. And high immigration is over. Okay. All right. There's a chance. I didn't even know that we could have that line that could happen. I just played on my cards. We have 2 damage. Does it even matter? We have a Ravage in the Mountains with 15 and 6. Okay. So we do have Indomitable Claim that we could reclaim and actually play it and then lose. Oh wait, no, we can burn land regrows. No, we can't even enough because we can't even clear land out of blight. We have to clear land out of all blight so we can cascade into it, or it cascades forever. That's the problem. That was the only target. We like try to look for Time and Tide to get a place to cascade to for Indomitable Claim. Is that where we're reduced to? Is trying to get Time and Tide to cascade into so we can defend this? In which case we have to try to hit this so that maybe the fear card helps us with it. This is outrageous. I don't see any other way. We need to somehow stop this outrageous ravage from happening. Right? It's 15 damage. Taking that to 13 doesn't do anything. Taking this to 4 does make it like somehow things could happen there. We need to reclaim our cards. That has to happen. So it's gain a power card. And it has to be, honestly, it has to be Cycles of Time and Tide, right? Because remove a blight in this land means we could claim in this land, makes a blight, defends enough, or some other major. I guess if there's a major that could stop the ravage, but I don't think there is because we've already gone past it, right? It's literally this card. And I would play that if I had access to it, but I don't. Like, I guess there's Infinite Vitality. That is an option. That is an option. So that's the other option. So that's 1 out of 38. Let's play the odds. 1 out of 38, Infinite Vitality is an option. What else might possibly stop us from losing there? This is like the best way to play Spirit Line. Like, how could I not lose this phase? Yeah. Volcanic Eruption. Like, none of these cards, right? None of these cards are anything even close to being 18 damage. Like, Infinite Vitality barely defends this land. 15 damage. Sorry, Indomitable Claim. So that's 1 out of 38 is Infinite Vitality. Solves this land because saying you can't add blight to this land. 1 out of 63 is Fast blight removal in the neighboring land, which is this land, this card. So the odds are, right? The odds are click major power. Isn't it? Because nothing else can deal with that land, obviously, in the minor power deck. Like, the only reason, that's actually the only fast blight removal, I believe, in Branch and Claw and Core Game. Well, Nature's Resilience, which I don't think we have enough water to even think about. So, not to say only, but the only, like, easily accessible, I guess. Growth or Sacrifice also, but also very sort of special. Maybe I'm just not correct. So they all have sort of special conditions, right? Like fast blight removal is pretty special. There's no card that's just like remove blight in the fast phase for normal. That's not a thing. It has to be in the slow phase to be normal. And even then, there's always like some weird condition, like land restriction or Dahan or whatever. Dang. So the best odds is clicking major here, right? Clicking major for infinite vitality is like 1.5 times better than looking for cycles of time and tide. And if I miss, there's no way. Even if I miss, even if I get it, there's this, which I can't deal with at all. Time and tide, does it have an air? I don't think so. No. And major deck. Vitality does not have an air. So like nothing can deal with this ravage also. That's like we try to get it. We can like play this and get a bunch of fear. That's like playing this is a fear card basically. So like get a bunch of fear and hopefully the fear card somehow adds strife to the city. Again, even though we already used up that fear card that was super clutch. Are they skipping? They skipped Explore and Build in 11th Beast, so that did something that I'm sure mattered a whole lot. So the odds are they have to click major, right? Like it's more likely I find infinite vitality and I can play it. I have enough energy, and it's just as good as Downward Claim. I mean, it's not as good because I don't get to put presence. But putting presence doesn't actually change anything this turn. It changes like later turns, so it's going for Infinite Valley. Let's go. Doesn't change how much energy I can spend this turn. Infinite Vitality. Nope. It's not that. It wasn't that. And none of these cards do anything. This would like solve this if I could afford it. I can't afford it. So I click on Vengeance of the Dead. Cool. Which doesn't do anything. So it makes 3 fear. You know what? That's better than Flash Fires. You never know what a fear card might do because we have nothing else to try to lean on besides a fear card. After each effect that destroys a thing in the land, 1 damage per destroyed. So, all right. So this, no matter what I do, I just get 4 fear, right? Because, oh wait, no, there is lands without my presence. Oh wait, no, if I use it here, there aren't any guys there. I was like, I hope I get a bonus fear card, but I actually don't. All right, well, how about I send this guy to a land without my presence, which is like literally all the lands which I don't want him to go to. No! All right, him. Get out of here. Go to the jungle. And Vengeance of the Dead. Oh, I also have Firestorm. I can do 3 damage in lands which I don't care about. Oh, I have +1 damage. I can kill 2 towns. All right. I'm just sort of on autopilot here, if you didn't notice. If I could have solved this in some magical way. Oh, wait. I could use Vengeance of the Dead first. What? All right. I never use Vengeance of the Dead, so apologies. So, Vengeance of the Dead here. Right? If I hit... it's so hard for me to get presence in these lands that have so much blight. I'm just gonna get as much fear as I can. So, Vengeance of the Dead in here. And then Firestorm. And I kill the city because I get 1 damage per, but I get +1 because of Flame's Fury, so Vengeance of the Dead actually kills everything. Take that, jungle. Man, if I had Reaching Grasp, that might have been helpful. Except elements. Destroy presence. Alright. Downward Spiral. We get 2 fear cards. Explore doesn't affect... Yeah, great. Thanks a lot. How about a fear card that says you win? Defend 2 and all lands with presence. Well, we're certainly not doing that. And we got an energy. Cool. Alright. Choose a land. I don't think it matters. Choose from me. Can I have a choose from me button on the cascade as well? Where do we go? Where should we go? Where should the cascade go? Where now should it go? Oh no. Defeat. Hey, this game is easy. You seems like you win all the time. You win every game, bruh. I see you, YouTube commenter. The island has become blighted. Yes. I wonder whose picture is on this text most of the time. It is this guy. He's my best bud. I love him. 12 points! 12 points. All right, Sparky Wolf. Enjoy your points. Spend them wisely. I did not win wave 5. Spreadsheet says April 5th. I got to wave 5. So much blight. Yeah, bruh. All right. So we tried all of the adversaries officially. We haven't done Guard the Owl's Heart with Sweden, so we could try that next, but I really want to sort of try like maybe Prussia with the like blight the island every time strat and see what that's like. You can spend your thing on being a guest on Spirit on Saturday, Sparky Wolf. Come on, let's go. Bring it. And we want you to win or lose your own game on Spirit on Saturday. How many points you got? You probably got a lot of points banked up there. All right, this music is really depressing, so let's get out of the screen. There's our wave results. 39, 44, 47, 48, 12. All right. Even as I said that, the music is still going and it sounds really bad. So it's not bad, but like, well, maybe we can get you on Handelabra Live, Sparky Wolf. You seem to be available. Maybe we can have like Il Alimento with Sparky Wolf. We can have a cooking show. I feel like that would be good. Would you be up for that? We could make some risotto on stream and maybe like grill up something on stream and have like a nice time. You could do like one part of the dinner, I could do the other part of the dinner, and then we each wouldn't actually have the whole dinner because time and space. But you know, Spirit on Tuesday with Sparky. That seems good. That seems good. You know what? Let's talk about it. Let's figure that out. All right, so that has been a Handelabra Live. Sorry, I am drinking lots of beer and all over the place, but I think England was mean to us, and I don't like that. So if you actually, you know, out there, if you've actually won Spirit Island 12 waves solo against an adversary, I would like to hear about it. I'm gonna be trying, I think, next time, whether I may play Sweden just sort of the same style, but just like go with it, or like actually try to like let's solve this. Let's win 12 waves against the adversary by being crafty. So maybe that's a like less beer stream. Anyways, let's see who there is to raid. I don't know why my reminder isn't popping up on the screen, but it did pop up on my phone. Raid ? And I've been trying to get back into raiding because I feel like it's good to like connect with other streamers and just like get the digital tabletop slash non-digital tabletop going. I also, you know, continue to not know how to do it. So when I go onto raid on my dashboard here, it doesn't work because it's whoever Handelabra follows. So maybe I need to like get Chris to follow a bunch of channels. I'm just gonna go on my phone and see who's streaming. And I mean, thanks Kokiamo for Kokiyamot, right? Or Mo, if you're French, for like that suggestion of like go into that land because it actually saved us a whole turn. So we got that beer card trust fall. That was pretty sweet. Who do we got? We got the brothers Murph playing some board games. We got some Fallout. We got Fall Guys. Lego Star Wars from Banzanator. I think Brothers Murph is playing some board games, Dungeons, Dice, and Danger. That seems good. Anyone else streaming Spirit Island? No, it's like 9 viewers, and 9 viewers are watching me. So, you know, I gotta follow, I think, Eon's End category. Let me just search if anyone's playing Eon's End. Aaron's End. That's a different thing. Categories. How do I follow? I just press that little heart. Yeah. No broadcast of Eon's End. All right. Probably no bottom of the ninth either. So let's head on over to the Brothers Murph. They're pretty fun. They play board games. It looks like they're doing like a digital tabletop of something or other. So I'm gonna pop in a raid to the Brothers Murph, and we'll see you over there. They're some fun guys. So, and not in the mushroom sense, you know, just like in the brotherly sense. So we see you over there at the Brothers Murph, and have a good night.